Over the past couple weeks, I've gotten a few requests on how to make a chili oil that I used to make at a restaurant I worked years ago. It does have quite a few ingredients that go into it, but it does hold for about 3 months at shelf stable, or if you want to extend the life, you can always put it in your refrigerator. These are all of our ingredients we're going to be putting into our chili oil today. First, we have our chilies. These are Korean style crushed chili. Got a half a cup, 3/4 of a cup of toasted white sesame seeds, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1/4 cup of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of black vinegar. We have a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, 2 tablespoons of smoked paprika, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/8 of a teaspoon allspice, and a 1/2 a tablespoon of garam masala. A 1-inch piece of ginger that's been diced. Now for oils, we have 1/4 cup of toasted sesame oil, 1/2 a cup of EVOO, and this is just 3 cups of neutral vegetable oil, organic. In our big bowl here, we are going to add our chili flake, toasted sesames, all of our spices, sugar. Let's give that a good stir. Make sure everything gets combined. Now we put our dry mix to the side, and next we're going to prep our garlic. So right here we have 1 cup of whole cloves. We're going to give it a nice rough chop. We want small pieces. You want some nice chunks so that when you put the oil over whatever you're going to be eating, your rice, your eggs, or whatnot, you get a spoonful, you're going to get a little chunk of crispy garlic in there. It's a lot of garlic. So each piece, put it down, angle your knife away from you, smash. That's it. That big. All of our mise en place done, so let's get into our pan. Cold pan, no heat. 3 cups of our neutral oil. We're going to dump in our garlic and our ginger. Once everything's in the pan, then we're going to turn our heat on. Going to turn it up to 212 degrees. So I was looking at the wrong recipe notes when I put this on and earlier said 212 degrees. I actually want this to be sitting at about 250 degrees on my Breville commercial induction. So your tiny little bubbles forming around here. That's what we want. We don't want this frying. We don't want it simmering high. We just want it to cook slowly. Our bubbles are starting to slow down, which means our garlic is almost 100% cooked. It's been going on a simmer at 240 degrees for about 25 minutes. We're gonna turn our heat off now. Now we're gonna let this sit for about 5 minutes before we pour it over the rest of our ingredients. We have all of our dry ingredients here. Now you wanna pour slowly. Now we're gonna add the rest of our ingredients. Our sesame oil, extra virgin olive oil, black vinegar, soy sauce. Look how beautiful that is. Let's give it a little taste. Super garlicky. You get all those spices in there. Now the spice level is going to increase over the next 24 hours until it hits its maximum potential from all the chilies just sitting in that oil. I'm going to store mine in a mason jar with some reusable tops. Like I said, this is shelf stable for about 3-ish months at room temp, as long as you have it in a cool, dark space, or in your fridge for 6 to 9 months. After you make this recipe at your house, tell me what you put it on in the comments down below. Till next time.